What's up, YouTube posse? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean & Green Lawn Service at the Mood Shop. Mood, Mo Shop, Wood Shop. I don't know. I just said that in the last video. Keep throwing that dad joke out here. So I am working on a woodworking project now. Show y'all out here some things that I have built. Built and sold quite a few of these. This is not what I'm working on though. But that thing's been around a long time. I probably built these things in like 2017 or something. And this here is kind of how I build my swings. Not exactly though. I think I build them a little bit better. But I bought this from my wife because she wanted one. Now it's too big for our porch. Our porch is only 6 foot, and if you put that 5-foot swing up there, when the wind blows especially, it would hit the house, and it's just too tight. So I need to make a 4-footer. And with the system I come up with, I can make a single swing up to, I mean, I can make a 6-footer if I wanted to. Normally I make 5s. And so what it is, I went over to my neighbor's cabinet shop. One of the things I figured out quick in here, this is not enough light. I think all of these are 4,000 or 5,000 lumen LEDs, but this is just not enough. Like working on this table saw, I put this one up the other day. See the difference? You want light when you're working. So probably what I'm gonna do, I like these kind of lights. So probably what I'm gonna do is get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, and that'll give me a total of 9 in here, which would be 5 more than what I have right now. So I think it would light this up really good. And I'll probably just keep them on these, that way if I don't need them, I don't have to use them. But all these just have cords in them. Now I can run a switch to them and get them on and off, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. So this is gonna be the base right here. And what I did is went to my neighbor's shop, got some MDF to make the patterns. I had patterns for all this stuff, and I threw all the patterns away because I said, I'm not gonna build swings anymore. So that's the base. He didn't have all 3/4, so this is the back right here. And basically that's how those two are going to go together. This is where you'll sit. This will be the back to it. And that looks kind of tall looking at it, but I think I got it right. So anyway, and this right here will this back piece will go up like this. This front piece that I put a little design in will go on the front like that, and then your armrest, got it wrong, the armrest will go something like that. So this is kind of what you're looking at as an outside view. Now what I haven't done is I drill about a 4-inch, 3 3/4, 4-inch, something like that hole in here. I made them where Yeti cups would sit in them. Then I got a little piece I built that goes on the bottom to hold the cup. So that's actually I got this a little bit, you know, I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to see what it looked like laying down like that. But now the rest of the stuff that I cut for it is mainly just rips on the table saw, rips and cuts, cross cuts on the miter saw. So that's your main components that you need a pattern for, minus that cup holder that I haven't done yet. And I have to make that armrest so wide because I want to be able to put a cup holder. I made it when I was building these. Yeti cups were a really, really big thing. I guess it's Stanley cups now. Stanley Cup. That sounds like something you do in hockey, isn't it? Is that hockey? I think. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is go pick up a load of lumber here probably within the next week. I'm gonna go ahead and order chains and stuff for a couple of sets of them. I'm gonna go ahead and build one. I got chains for one. I'm gonna go ahead and build one just to make sure everything is good with these patterns before I cut up a bunch of stuff. And then after that, you can go buy the stuff, man. You can cut up, you know, you can come out here and cut up 10 of them. I think I could probably it's been a long time since I've done them, but I mean, I could come out here and build. I know I could come out and build 5 in a day. You know, that wouldn't be any problem at all. And they gon', you know, just plain, not stained, anything like that. We do use wood decking screws on them. We use galvanized bolts. It comes with a swing chain set, which is those chain sets are anywhere from $25 to $30 just for a set of chains. The rest of it is built out of 5/4 premium decking boards, and so this thing is made to it's made to stand up, especially if you got it under a porch or something like that, or if you water seal it, stain it. It really lasts a long time, or it can, you know, if you kind of take care of it. It's just like a deck, you know, if you take care of a deck, it'll last you a long time. If you don't take care of it, well, you know, it's not going to last as long. So, but anyway, you got, I think that I figured up the other night, it's a little over $100 worth of wood in them, just wood. And of course, there's a lot of cutting and sawing and all that takes place. But like I said, if you get out here and you get your stuff cut down to length and you start shooting it through the table saw, we round all the edges over on the router, so every edge is smooth on it. There's no sharp edges. You know, and that takes, you know, that kind of stuff takes time. So, but I could probably come out and build 5 a day. I charge you know, starting price on these is about $200. You know, you don't have to get the cup holder. Like the cup holder is, you know, extra because you have to use more wood for it. It's more time consuming to build it with it. So I have 2 options. I went ahead and built the cup holder one. The other one will be much simpler than that. If you want it stained, you know, obviously there's going to be a fee for that just because of the time it takes to stain it. But all these are put together with wood decking screws, just like you would build a deck with. You know, and like I said, the galvanized bolts. So all that stuff just holds up really well. And we glue all wood to wood contact. Doggone air compressor. It's one of the things I need to go ahead and buy me is another air compressor. I hate that thing. It's been good to me for a lot of years. I've had 2 of those since 2014, so that's 11 years, but it's just so darn loud. So anyway, I'll get back on here when it cuts off. All right, now the racket maker's gone. Anyway, I'm gonna try these swings and just see how they sell. I'll probably build a couple of them. I'll probably, I may see if my wife wants the one I build for her stained. If she does, I can stain it and then I can build one that's not stained. Because the problem with, I would prefer to go ahead and stain all the wood before I build a swing. And then you might have to go back and touch up a little something here and there. But it's going to be easier to get in between those slats and all that kind of stuff without just making a big mess. You can just dip you a rag down in a bucket of stain and just run it down those little 5-foot slats on there and wipe it off, and it'd be pretty quick, you know, to do it that way. So, and honestly, the stain option is probably going to be like $60, you know, so it'd probably be better. You know, I had a customer a couple of years ago, she bought one and she stained it herself. You know, and if you want to take the time and do that, that's fine. If you want it delivered stained, then, you know, we can do it. It won't take a lot as far as material goes. A quart of that stain, which is, I don't even know what it is now, probably $10 or $12, maybe 15. You could do several swings, I would think, with just 1/4 of that. So, but it's the time, you know. And so anyway, we're gonna try it out. May do that. May make some of those chairs like that there. I built picnic tables. I built like an octagon picnic table for a customer one time. Really good project. I enjoyed doing that. Made me wish I'd have stayed awake in geometry. It was, man, when I went and got all the wood for that, it was all built out of 2x6. I had my truck loaded down. We took a tractor and loaded it on this trailer, and I took it over there. The guy that bought it from me had a tractor, and we got it off this trailer and set it out by his pool. But if I think about it, I'll put a picture of it in here. So if I was able to find the picture, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Project like that, those gonna be super expensive. That's just it's time consuming, very, very labor intense, and just a lot of cutting and stuff on it. And my hope is, though, if JT wants to do it, if I can get some of these swings and chairs selling, this is stuff that can be easily done. JT's great at lawn care. He doesn't have really, you know, he's just never done handyman building kind of stuff. But I can cut these out for him, run everything through the table saw, and he could definitely edge everything. He could do all of the jigsaw cutting, I'm sure. And he could do the table saw. Again, we just a little bit, you know, we just got to make sure he's comfortable on that thing before we can turn him loose. So, but I can come down here in the afternoon, you know, probably in, man, I come down here in an hour, cut up enough stuff to build 10 swings with. So, you know, that'd give him a couple of days of work. Just thinking about things outside the box. And again, even if he wants to do this, you know, it's either going to be kind of do that or not have anything to do in the wintertime. But, you know, even if we could get some of these things selling, and I don't, when I sold them before, you know, I'd probably sell one every couple of weeks. I mean, so, but I really didn't, I mean, we really weren't trying to push them. But, you know, if I could get swing, the chair, maybe another little project or two, you know, where he could work a day a week in the shop or something, you know, that would at least day a week in the shop, day a week cutting, at least get a couple of days a week, keep some income coming in. So, and I got some other ideas. I ain't gonna put too much on here yet, but I've been thinking about from a carpentry standpoint, thinking about a business that, or from a handyman standpoint, I guess, something that's low entry barrier, pretty easy to train somebody on, and I may start looking into that. So it has to do with cabinets, but it's not building them. So anyway, I'll make another video about that. But I don't know, just trying to think outside the box, man. Think about things we can do through the off season. And like I said, you know, if those things really take root, then I might look at you know, bringing another guy on or something. So I like to have things going on. I love ministry. I mean, ministry is a passion for me. It's a calling for me, but I have to have something tangible, you know, that I can put my hands on and work with. Not to do all the time, but just to kind of have something, you know, I love having something, you know, maybe to do on one of my days off or something like that in the evenings, that kind of thing. That's why I really love the wood shop thing, because you can, I don't ever go to sleep to midnight anyway. You can always come out here and work a few hours in the evening. So anyway, just keeping busy and rambling on like I normally do. Hey, appreciate y'all watching the video. Be looking out for those swings. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.